Yeah, one more minute people are clapping, the next they are not happy with what they're seeing on Wall Street. That is the opening bell kicking off trading at the New York Stock Exchange on this back and forth week that we've had. But for now, a lot of green after the president put out a Truth Social post, and these reactions are coming into China's new retaliatory tariffs against the U.S. as well. So the large spike for the Dow here, that's up 2,700 points right now after that post on Truth Social from the president announcing a pause on tariffs for countries he says have not retaliated against the tariff deal. President Trump pausing those tariffs for dozens of countries while spiking the tariff on China now to 125%. Thanks for keeping it here at 11:33. A lot of changes here. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Netta Iranpour. Yeah, it seems like the trade war now focused on the U.S. and China. This comes after China announced another reciprocal tariff on U.S. goods, bringing the total to a whopping 84%. So the European Union has announced retaliatory tariffs as well on more than $20 billion of U.S. goods. Now, in the president's post on Truth Social, he said countries are also signaling that they want to negotiate. The administration says it has heard from more than 75 different countries, those, again, who have not retaliated with tariffs of their own.
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir.
President Trump did not share what countries are impacted and which countries are left out of that pause on tariffs. This tense tit for tat with the tariffs between the U.S. and China will continue now, again, up 125%. That has some local businesses worried who rely on these imports from Asia.
Right. So many different industries do rely on China. Experts expect prices to rise on all goods from that country, putting many local restaurants, grocery stores in a tight spot. CBS 8's Regina Yorita joining us live now. You spoke with some of these businesses. Regina, what are they dealing with now?
Yeah, good morning, Eric and Netta. Well, we've seen really the back and forth between China and the United States. Then President Donald Trump announcing he's raising the tariff rates to 125% for China. Just this morning, Chinese goods were hit with a 104% tariff. Then Beijing announcing a retaliatory tariff against the U.S. So this trade war between the two countries, the people that are currently getting impacted are business owners who rely on products overseas. Take a listen.
Now there's an uptick in purchases, but it's because us as consumers are concerned that there'll be such a price increase that will be priced out in making these type of purchases in the near future.
Now, we reached out to Joanne Fields, who is the public relations director for the API initiative. She tells me although many Asian and Pacific Islander shops have seen an uptick in businesses, it's because many people are buying in bulk. Fields says people are taking advantage of the current inventory. She also says once business owners are forced to bring in newer supply, that includes the new tariffs tax, consumers will notice that price hike. Here in San Diego, some of the products that are popular are Asian spices that are needed to be imported. Milkfish is popular in the Filipino community. There's also certain fruit from Japanese markets that are imported overseas. Food industry experts warn some prices may rise quickly for certain staples, but the concern that continues to linger is when U.S. businesses will be forced to pass on the cost to American consumers. President Trump pointed out companies do not have to pay duties on American-made products, but critics say the trouble is building factories and changing supply chains takes time and money. So back out here, one thing that Fields really emphasized was supporting local businesses, supporting small businesses during this time because there's a lot of uncertainty, especially as we notice that there has been delays or a pause on reciprocal tariffs. But that is the latest coming here from downtown